Well, actually, it doesn't even matter, guys, because they are readying up anyway. Guys, we're getting into game here for the 125 FPS December Group C1. Kronic versus Ince on Cure. And, well, we are going to start with Kronic, who's got that red. He hasn't got a single weapon yet, but he's straight over to the rocket launcher, jump up for the yellow. And now maybe he can start working his way around other weapons.
Yeah, this is a standard split between the maps to just exchanging weapons and items, and this next red will be the fight.
I wonder if Kronic's going to go for a position on it. He managed to get that lightning gun, and Ince is right above him. This should be a pretty easy red pickup. But there's the bit afterwards that's a little bit more arduous, and he takes a rail for his troubles.
Yeah, really nice clutch play by Ince there. Now he's got an opportunity to take this mega and full map control in the next red.
Kronic, though, coming out with a lightning gun, does find a rail. That lightning gun, I think lightning gun actually would have got him a kill there. He would have been able to pin him in the air.
Yeah.
But it probably would have been a risk as well. He would certainly have lost some health. But Kronic is on 100-200, a mighty fine stack, if I say so myself. And I'm just switching over to Ince for a moment, and he's on, well, much less. Look, he's been given the yellow, so Kronic may be neglecting that. Could end up wounding him in the future.
Yeah, so far it's a very slow-paced game here between players, and Ince now just waiting for an opportunity to steal some items and do some clutch rails. But yeah.
He's going to have to. Goes through the teleporter, and I think he was trying to look for a rocket down below, but Kronic makes a nice move, aggressive pushes here. Ince in a lot of trouble. He goes through the teleporter. Kronic was waiting for that. And actually, Ince gets away with his life still intact. I'm pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, but super patient play by Kronic. He had 200. They didn't decide to drop to the red armor.
Oh no! What?
That's so lucky. Oh my god.
I cannot believe that. Well, if that was planned, that is just pure genius.
Yeah, 2 frags now. Kronic is still dazed by what just happened.
Oh, that is unreal. I wish I saw that from Ince's point of view, because he was diving on there.
Yeah. It should be the mistake, but still, this is great, man.
Yeah, that's right. That is absolutely right. And now Ince has got himself a fantastic chance to really bounce forward in this map and escalate the score difference.
Yeah, that Telefrag just turned the map upside down.
I guess Kronic can be thankful that there's a lot of time left still, but it's definitely going to be frustrating as hell.
Yeah, but Ince now has a stack and now is just being patient and playing like position on the red and mega area. But Kronic is just pack-running up all the items, and he's going to get back into the game also, I think.
Oh, he's going to have to try somehow, but at the moment it's Ince just getting lots of free damage. Kronic is ensuring that yellow is always his. And this is a problem. Ince is not really stepping onto that yellow enough. I think he's thinking about it there.
Yeah, Ince doesn't want to like leave that red armor room. Just want to keep control and not letting Kronic get into that position. But he has 200 now. Let's see if he's going to catch him off guard.
I'm actually on Kronic's point of view now, and well, Kronic wasn't ready to meet him right there. He takes a direct rocket, although they do trade that in the end. And Kronic is building an okay armor stack now. Wow, amazing rail by Kronic. Actually traded by both the players.
2 great rockets and 2 rails for a trade there, and we're back to square one again.
But, you know, Kronic still got something. He doesn't have to be too scared roaming around the map at this point, as long as he doesn't go into basically the red room, which I think he's just marked as the danger zone.
Yeah, just has to position himself in like corner-based rooms, and so he has an escape route and not fully extend himself in open areas like this, and he'll be fine. But with both items up now, let's see if Kronic's gonna might steal the red now. No, okay.
Alright, he doesn't really need the red though. He's got 200 armor. This is... It's kind of up to him to make a move maybe onto the next mega. He should have good timing on it.
Yeah, Ince setting a trap at rail.
Let's see what happens in the next mega though. I'm really curious what's going to happen in 10 seconds.
Nice rebuy Ince.
And he managed to get out of there in the nick of time. There's going to be the red, and Kronic might have just won himself the Mega if he's going to make the rush over to it. A bit risky, though. And probably slightly scared that he was going to take damage as he dropped down from it.
Yeah, many players might rocket jump up to the Mega, but at the expense of getting pinned down with the LG, into the wall. And then you can get the frag from there. It looks tempting, and that this is how Cypher plays the map, just letting items up, just waiting for opponent to make a slight mistake, and then pushing with LG or get in position with high output with damage.
Kronic looking to find some rockets at the moment. Is he going to be able to get them? Red up right now. He does get a direct. Ince might be in a bit of trouble because he's still done no damage at all. Lightning Gun comes out, but that was just barely a scratch on the surface of all of the resources Kronic possesses.
Yeah, they were about equal stacks now until they picked up that Mega. But again, back to square one. Inst just enjoying the telefrag.
Yeah, still buzzing from it. Oh no, Kronic drops down onto the LG, takes a lot of damage here. This might put him back a couple of minutes worth of gathering resources here. I'm quite concerned for Kronic at this point, but I'm going to switch over to Ince again and see what he's doing. I'm kind of going back and forth between the players a little bit. It's going to be Mega in a second. Oh, Ince misreading the sound cues.
Yeah, but this is interesting. Ince playing this position is just having control of the red armor room and letting Kronic just go back and forth with the yellow and take a couple of fights every now and then at the red armor. So far it's been going it's been going good, but again, Kronic's gonna read Ince's movement maybe now and have a good go.
I'm worried for Ince because he's being very predictable right now. Kronic kind of knows now that at all times he's going to be around that red area somewhere. Ince dealing good damage though, and he's the one catching Kronic off guard. There's a real... Oh, look at this though, Ince. He loses a bit of his health and armor, and now he's just going to recuperate everything he lost by just a couple of items. There it is, finding Kronic. This is surely going to be a kill over here. 3-0 now for the Portuguese player.
Yeah, that's a good read by Ince, and finally he decided to take advantage of his stack and go in for a kill.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, and it was a long time since, until the armors were spawning, so it was a perfect execution by him. A slight mistake of Kronic low, staying at the shards area.
Yeah, it's a dangerous area. If you get caught out there, it's hard to escape. At all, really. And this is going to be Mega. They're taken by Ince. I'm going to go switch back over to Kronic and see what he can do. Rockets. I think they were pretty decent. Yeah, they did do at least 100 damage then. And Kronic is even timing the green armors. They're really getting himself the maximum resources. But he's got to do something in the next minute.
Yeah, it's been keep repeating the same attacks, and he got a bit impatient for like the overflow area after the shards. But now we're gonna have a fight here, sync between the items, so he might even have a chance to get this Mega.
I'd love to see Kronic going for that Mega, but he doesn't. He's just going back to the weaker side of the map.
Yeah. He's positioning himself at this green area, and he's done this like 4 times now in a row, and he doesn't get much information except the red armor, and do a couple of fights and do some damage effort, but...
There is LG on LG, and Ince, well, suddenly hit the sweet spot and just disintegrated all of Kronic's health. 4-0 now, and I feel like the telefrag decided everything.
Yeah, you can say so.
Ince just kept solid control. He didn't care at all about the yellow armor. He's just like, nope, I'm going to get red and Mega for, well, more or less the rest of the game.
Yeah, and Kronic always chose to go on the top area, green armor, and not the shards area, to push in on red armor and doing damage. And so far it's not been working for him, and yeah, it pretty much cost him the game. Even though it's a 2 frag difference, I think he could change some tactics there.
Whoa, Ince just did nothing there for about 3 seconds. He might be on the run a little bit. If Kronic can get himself a telefrag right now and find the spawns, you know, he can try and believe in miracles, but Ince is absolutely legging it right now.
No early Christmas for Kronic now.
I don't think so. I think it was early Christmas for Ince, to be honest, with that kill he got right at the beginning. Can't wait to confront him about that. There it is. Here he comes through the teleporter, and it's trying to greet him with a pummel, but he finds him with the rockets, and that is going to be GG. Ince beats Kronic 5-0, and in Cure.
What's going on with this group, man?
Yeah, man, it's absolutely ridiculous. Ince, you lucky bastard.
The telefrag was actually planned. I was
No,
halfway
it
through the
looked
air.
it.
I thought I was gonna get telefrag though. I was like, this is totally gonna work. I was like, okay, I'm either gonna get a air rocket or I'm gonna get telefragged. And I ended up getting the telefrag. I was so lucky.
That was so nice.
lucky.
That is pretty much